Hey guys, welcome back to the JWT playlist where we're talking about multiple types of JWT attacks. In this video, we are covering JKU Header Injection. This is similar to the previous video where we injected JWK. The difference is we injected the JWK value directly in the header. In this case, we are going to inject the JKU header. JKU is JSON Web Key URL. What happens is you are going to inject the URL and that URL contains multiple keys. So it verifies the signature by fetching the relevant key from the URL based on the key value. Okay, let's see how it's done. I have the PostgreSQL lab over here. That is JWT Authentication bypass via JKU Header Injection. So I'm going to provide the domain in my scope here to capture the request of this particular scope only. And I'm going to log in using Weiner and Peter. And in the right side, we can see there are some requests that is going on in green color that contains a JWT token. So we can take this particular request, send this to repeater, and we can inspect the JSON Web Token. Over here, we can see the header and the payload. The header contains the key value and algorithm. The payload contains 3 values, and the sub contains the username. So the goal of this lab that we have to do is log in as administrator. To achieve that, we have to assign our own JWT token. In this case, we are going to do that by injecting the JKU parameter in the header section. JKU will contain the exploit server URL where we are going to host our own public keys. First, let's create a key in the JWT editor. So you have to install this extension through the App Store. Click on New RSA key and then click on Generate. And here we have our key value, which is a unique identifier of this key. Now let's go back to the browser, go to the exploit server, and here we are going to add our key. So I'm going to remove this and add a particular format. So if I go back to this tab, you can see this is how the format of the key looks like. So we have these keys, and then we have this 2 key value in this case, but we are just going to inject 1 key. So let's copy this for the sake of format and remove the keys inside it. And here we are going to inject our own key that we just created in the JWT editor. Left click, then copy public key as JWK, and then paste it over here. Copy the key value, go back to repeater and paste the key value over here, and then change the sub to administrator because we want to log in as administrator. Now we have to add another parameter JKU in the header. So comma, JKU, colon, and then double quotes where we are going to paste the URL, the exploit server URL. Okay, seems fine. Sign and then select the signing key. Click on OK and send the request. It says 302 found. It is redirecting us to the login page, means something is wrong. Let's try to paste this token in the session storage in the browser and try again. But it is still not working. Okay. Back to repeater, let's try to access the admin endpoint. And it says unauthorized. Okay, we have to fix our token. Let's see what's going wrong. Let's fix the indentation over here because sometimes it happens. Because of the format, it might not accept it. Store again. Back on repeater. I forgot that I have to mention the URL correctly. Looks fine to me. Let's view the exploit. Looks good. Click on sign and select the signing key, last one. Click on OK and send the request. Now it says you are not OK. And we got this, we got the admin panel. So this particular token is not working. Seems like the only issue was the incorrect URL. It could be an intention as well, because I saw this lab before and the URL was correct that time, but there were some format issues. So do check that out as well. So when you're encountering a JWT token, the first thing you should try is including the JWK value directly in the payload, directly in the header, and if it is not working, you can try the JKU Header Injection, as in this case the server is accepting any signing key. That's why it was vulnerable to this particular attack. Okay guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.